Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Lauren, and today I am going to be drawing my November TBR. So before we jump into the video, I have a quick announcement. I recently hit my 1K subscriber mark, which I am so incredibly excited about. It just absolutely blows my mind, the amount of support and friendship that I have gained over the last nearly 2 years. So of course I want to celebrate this major milestone. I've come up with a few ideas that I think would be fun, and there is a poll in my communities tab. So after you're finished watching this video, if you want to head over to the community tab for my channel and look at that poll and vote on which option you are most interested in. I will announce it probably by the end of October and let everyone know what we're going to be doing. So I hope that you will head over there after this and vote on that poll. So back to the matter at hand. If this is your first TBR video with me, how this works is that each month I draw 5 books. I draw 4 books out of my TBR star jar. This is my TBR star jar. It is filled with little origami stars folded up out of different colors of paper. Each month I add a new set of books in here that I'm wanting to read, hence they're kind of color coded. That way I know how long everything has been in this jar. So I draw 4 books out of here, and then I draw a 5th book out of my golden star jar. And this has all of the books that I am most excited to get to in it. Now, if you are interested in finding out what every single book is in both of these jars, if you will click on the link in the video description box down below to my Goodreads page, every book that I have in these jars is on my to read page on Goodreads. So just head over there and check that out if you're interested. So I think that's everything for now. Let's just jump right in and draw my November TBR. All right, here we go. First draw. All right, let's see here. I think that the stars that have been in here the longest are maybe the orange or green ones. However, the stars that I have the most of in the jar are these red ones. And I've been kind of wanting to whittle those down a little bit. So I think that I will start with one of these little red stars. All right, and the first draw is... Ooh, okay, The Tommyknockers by Stephen King. I own this. I'm going to go grab it. I'll be right back. All right, here it is, The Tommyknockers by Stephen King. This, I think, it's about a woman she's walking around on her property and she finds some sort of object buried in the ground and starts trying to dig it up, and then crazy things happen from there. I have this mental image of like, what's it called in Lost, the hatch that's buried in the ground or something. And I think this may be like an alien book, though I'm not certain about that. Now, I know that this is not one of Stephen King's most popular novels. That being said, I've only even read a few of his to begin with, so I don't have an enormous basis of comparison, so perhaps I will still love it nonetheless. I am excited to get to it, though. Like, ever since I bought this book, I've been really looking forward to it, so hopefully it's going to be a good time for me. So first draw, The Tommyknockers. Alrighty, here we go. Second draw. All right, let's see here. Let's go for, I've got another red in here. I could do another one of these, or these green ones I think have been in here for quite some time. You know what? Let's just do one more red. I really want, like I was saying, I really want to whittle that list down. So let's do one more of these. I promise the next round, though, we're not going to do another red. Side note, the red stars have been in here since December of last year. So they have still been in here quite some time. All right, the second draw is The Nirvana Effect. Okay, I also own this one. I'm going to go grab it real quick. I'll be right back. All right, here we are, The Nirvana Effect by Brian Pinkerton. This book, if I recall correctly, this is kind of a dystopian story, and it's set in a society where everyone is really into this virtual reality. I don't know if it's a game or a world or something, called the Nirvana Effect. And there is a group of people that are very resistant to this. And I think that, I don't know if there's some sort of war happens or what, or if this group, if they set out to destroy the virtual reality game or what, I'm not sure exactly, but I do know that stories that incorporate virtual reality, like virtual reality worlds, virtual reality escapism, that type of trope, I tend to enjoy those kinds of stories. So I'm I'm really, really excited to get to this one. Hopefully it'll scratch that kind of virtual reality itch that I get sometimes. This was such a random purchase for me. It's been sitting on my shelves for a while, but whenever I read back through this, I get really excited to read it. So hopefully it will live up to those expectations. All right, here we go. Third draw. All right, let's see here. What has been in here the longest? So I think that this pale yellow actually may be, that's the color that has been in here the longest, not to be confused with the bright yellow. These are two different shades of yellow. So I think I'm gonna go on ahead and go for this pale yellow and knock that one out. All right, and the third draw is The Call. This I don't own, but I am really excited to finally have a reason to get my hands on this. This is, I believe this is an Irish, like a kind of based on an Irish folktale maybe? I think it's supposed to be sort of maybe a cautionary tale for children, though I think that this is written in more of a young adult style of writing. So if I recall correctly, it is set in the world where there is this almost like monstrous like boogeyman type of entity that, I don't know if it's maybe yearly or what, gives out the call, which draws children out from their homes. For what purpose, I'm not sure. All I know is it sounds like so creepy and definitely something that I would enjoy reading. So, and also look at the cover of this book. Like, this book is absolutely stunning. I don't know, I mean, I guess I could check this out from the library, but whenever a book has a cover that is this awesome, I really just kind of want to buy it. So I'll check on prices there and see if it's worthwhile. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I know that it has some really good reviews. People seem to really enjoy it, and hopefully I will be one of those people as well. Alrighty, fourth draw. All right, let's see here. What has been in here the longest? I think these orange ones have been in here for quite some time. Also the purple. Actually, you know what? I think that this sort of like mixed baby blue, this has kind of a few colors in it, but these have been in here since August of last year. So why don't we go with one of these next? All right, so the fourth draw is awesome! The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I read the first Mistborn book like a year ago, and I've just been dying to like get on with the series. Which if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that I don't necessarily feel any compulsion to complete series, but this was one I really enjoyed, The Final Empire. I don't own this book yet, but I will definitely be ordering this one. If you are unfamiliar with this series, the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson, it has a really interesting magic system where the magic is basically created by individuals that have this special capability. They ingest metals, and depending on what metal is consumed, that informs the type of magic that they're able to use. The setup of the series is that there has been this sort of, I don't know if you want to call it a war or what, but the bad guy won. And so whenever the first book opens up, we're in this setting that is under a very oppressive regime. The people are really suffering. They're really impoverished and having to just eke by for their livelihoods. And so it's kind of, the series, it's built around these sort of underdog characters trying to overthrow that system of oppression and help the people. The character work is great. You can't help but love all of the characters. They are so endearing, so wonderful, and the relationships are just so fun to read about. So yeah, this is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to getting to this one. All right, here we go. Fifth and final draw out of my Golden Star jar. These are the books I am most excited to get to, so let's see what we're gonna have this month. Look at that baby sparkle. This is always kind of hurts me a little to unfold them because this type of paper, this gold foil paper, is really hard to fold. So let's see what we have here for my fifth and final draw. Excellent. Excellent. Yay. Okay, this is going to be such a great month. It is Foe by Ian Reid. Ian Reid wrote I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which I loved that entire book up until the very end. I hated the end of that book, but setting that aside, the creativity of that story and the intrigue and just I loved everything about it aside from that, and have been really looking forward to getting to another book by this author. I own this one as well, so let me go grab it really quickly. All right, here it is, Foe by Ian Reid. This has such a cryptic synopsis, which I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do it justice, so I'm just going to read a couple of sentences off of the back of this for you. It says, Junior and Henrietta are a quiet married couple. They live a comfortable, isolated life on their farm, far from the city lights, but in close quarters with each other. One day, a stranger from the city arrives with surprising news. Junior has been randomly selected to travel far away from the farm, very far away. The most unusual part, arrangements have already been made so that when Junior leaves, Henrietta won't have a chance to miss him at all because she won't be left alone, not even for a moment. Henrietta will have company, familiar company. So that kind of synopsis, that is just like, I am so excited to figure out what the heck that could possibly mean. I am absolutely thrilled to pull this, and let's just take a minute to appreciate this cover. I mean, really, is that not just the coolest cover that you've ever seen? Yeah, this was a great draw. These were all great draws. I'm super excited about this. All right, so I think that is going to be it for me. Those are all of the books that I will be reading in the month of November. These three guys, plus The Call and The Well of Ascension. Also, hopefully I'm going to get nice and caught up on all of my books so I can continue with the Stormlight Archive. I've been trying to keep up with that this year. I'm a little bit behind. I'm on Oathbringer, so I'm about halfway through Oathbringer, so hopefully I'll be able to have that finished before November is up at least. I am super excited about all these draws. I can't wait to get to all of them. I would be very curious to know if you have read any of these books and what you thought about them. Also, do you have any interesting reads that you're looking forward to getting to in November? I would love to talk to you about it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will like it and possibly subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.